Hi, everybody. I'm gonna wait for a few of you to come on. Hi, welcome. Hi, everybody. Hello, welcome. Just gonna wait for a few more people to jump on. Hello, welcome. Hi. Lots of waves. Hi, guys. All right. Hello. Hi. Alrighty, let's get started. So welcome to Messia. My name is Tiffany Smith. I'm the tasting room manager here. We wanted to welcome you all for our virtual cheese and wine tasting today with Grazing Theory. We're so excited to have you tune in with us. We're going to do a quick little pass through here of our courtyard and a nice little short but sweet tour of our Vintners Lounge and patio. We miss each and every single one of you, and we're so excited to be able to host you all tonight. So whether you're having a date night or just hanging out at home and tuning into us, we are so grateful to have you on board. So let's take a quick little walk over, all right? Alrighty. So this is our courtyard. This is our beautiful courtyard. This is where we host engagements or even a nice little area to kind of sit and enjoy when you're doing your tasting with us. For those of you who have never been here at Messia, this is a nice opportunity to take beautiful pictures at our fountain and just enjoy the day. Take a stroll of the property. And the first stop on our trip is our Vintners Lounge.
Come on in, everybody.
This is beautiful Nicole. So this is our Vintners Lounge. Quick little sneak peek here.
All right, come on in. So, like Tiffany said, this is where our members come get to hang out with them and their guests. You get to bring your whole friends and family in here, and you have your own personal private server, which is really cool. Welcome to the lounge. As most of you guys have been here before, or most of our members, you'll know Henry, you'll know Lana, you'll know Lucas, you'll know myself. They all work back here, so if you're missing them, give a shout out, say hi, we miss them too. Let's come on out to our breezeway. All right, so this is the famous patio. This is what Messia is known for. Most of our guests you'll catch out here hanging out on a bright sunny day or even not so great weather. This is the most relaxing place in the whole winery. As you can see, our members get their own section of the patio and the guests get to enjoy some of it as well. So we can't wait to have you guys back. Come get a glass of wine when we're open for regular business hours and kick your feet up. I'm going to go ahead and pass you guys off to Walter and enjoy the rest of your tasting.
Hi everybody, Walter Carter here, Director of Hospitality. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick little tour. Come on, we got one more stop. I got something special I want to show you. This is our Malbec room. If you want to do private parties, Vintners seated tastings, this is where you do it. Come on in. And you can see I'm joined by the lovely ladies.
Hello!
And the team of Grazing Theory. I got Gina here with me and Melissa. They make up two-fourths of the half of the Grazing Theory team. So today we have put together a little pairing, a cheese pairing for everybody. We picked out 3 wines here from Messia. Gina was kind enough to bring us 3 cheeses, and we thought we'd do a little pairing for you guys. So hopefully you enjoy it. If you have bottles at home, if you have the kid at home, you know that we're going to be tasting the Chardonnay, the 2015 Adventure, and one of our sweet fan favorites is the 2017 White Millennial. So hopefully you guys are here and enjoying it, and let's get going.
What is really great about the 3 wines that Walter picked is that we feel that this is our spring line. Would I be right when I said like it's getting warmer outside, you want to be out on your patio, any of these 3 bottles, you will finish. No problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially now you don't have anything to do, so
Yeah.
you'll finish them for sure.
So stay home and drink.
All right, so our first one up is going to be the 2017 Temecula Valley Chardonnay. One of the things everybody knows, who, if you know Donza, if you know Messia, you know we really pride ourselves on using Temecula Valley fruit. So we're really excited about this 2017 vintage, and I hope you guys, if you have it, pop it open, let's get it going, okay?
What is nice what they do at Messia is they age the wine for us. So the average bottle that is purchased, wow, look at that, only lasts 4 hours. That's about how long it takes to chill wine. So what is great is that when you purchase your wine here, the wine is already aged for you. So you don't have to go put this in a cellar somewhere in your basement, which we don't have in California, which is why we drink the wines. For 2 or 3 years. So thank you for aging it for us, and we can enjoy it as soon as we purchase it, which is a thumbs up in my book.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's get
Let's
into
do it.
We can social distance cheers.
Yeah.
So we picked the 2017 Chardonnay. We thought we'd start out with a white that was bold, dry, not overly sweet, and we'll let Gina talk about the cheese that we picked for this one.
So with the Chardonnay, we picked a double cream French brie cheese. French brie you can find on all of our boards. It's a fan favorite. We love brie. That's why we even make brie cheese tier birthday cakes.
One of my favorites.
I know, it's fun.
Still talking about that.
Yeah, which you'll be finding in our product line soon. But first we want to do a class on it here at Messia once everything is open. So the brie tier class will be happening here. But this brie is a double cream French brie, and it is from Normandy, France. It has a 60% cream content, which is what makes it like really nice and creamy, and it's just going to cut through the acidity of the wine. Yeah, I'm learning. Cheers to that. I don't know, Elmo, what are we doing? I'm learning. So this is why we paired the brie cheese with it. If you have brie at home, you can also pair it with the sparkling.
The brut.
Yes, the brut.
Yes.
Any sparkling wine, the bubbles are great on it. Anything with a high acidity will just cut through the creaminess of the brie, which is really cool.
Nice. Pro tip, here's one. I always tell people this, that you always taught me. I always thought the cheese had to be like super cold.
Mm-hmm.
You say it doesn't.
No, it should not. Yeah. So before your guests arrive, take your cheese plate out about 30 minutes to 60 minutes even before they arrive. We want the cheese to be a room temp. You're going to get that nice creaminess. The flavor of the cheese is going to be enhanced. So that's a pro tip. Take it out beforehand. Cheese can honestly be out for about 2 to 3 hours before you should worry about not eating it. Right. And everybody has air conditioning here, which is great.
Did not know that. So in a lot of ways, cheese is a lot like wine. It needs a little time to kind of open up and really become who it wants to be, which is one of the things we talk about when we see it swirling. That's what we're doing. We're really just trying to open up that wine and let it become who it wants to be. Cheese, same thing. I used to be so worried about trying to get the cheese home and get it refrigerated. She was like, what are you doing? Just relax. Put it on the counter, let it come up. So I'm excited to know that you don't always have to have it ice cold to enjoy the cheese. Same with the wine. You can let it come up to temperature, up to room temperature, and really enjoy it that way too. So,
should we chill the wine though? What is your recommendation?
I mean, absolutely. If it's a white wine, I definitely say chill it. Some people like their wine a little bit warmer. I prefer my wines to be a little bit more chill. Justin, our winemaker, he thinks that sometimes the wine can be a little bit too chill, so he actually likes to drink it a little bit warmer as well. But it really comes down to personal preference. Me personally, my preference is to have my whites chilled. And then at least that first glass will be chilled. And then as we start to drink it, it'll eventually come up to room temperature, and I'm okay with that. But I want that first glass to be chilled, especially when it's nice and a little bit warm outside. Give me a nice cold glass of white wine.
So Walter has a fun thing about saying SBS, not BS. So I wanted him to tell you about how we should drink, how we should be drinking wine.
One of the cool things that we always talk about at the wineries is the original way they wanted you to taste some of that umami of the wine and the food is to sip the wine and then take a bite of the food and then sip the wine again. And some people think that means sip the wine, bite the food, completely swallow the food, and then sip the wine again. And actually if you go in Europe and other places, they actually want you to keep a little bit of the food in your mouth and have that second sip with the food. So you kind of get it all together. So a true pairing is meant to have a little bit of both in your mouth, on your palate, at the same time. So it's not BS, it's SBS, which is sip, bite, sip. And that bite, sip should be kind of done simultaneously. I mean, not in a gross way, but in a way that kind of lets you taste all the flavors kind of coming together. So let's do it. Let's take a sip. All right, so your first sip of the 2017 Chardonnay.
I have to confess,
Okay.
that I am not really a Chardonnay drinker. Most people know this about me. I feel like it's too buttery, it's too like silky, it coats my mouth. This one does not do that.
Doesn't do that.
So for a non-Chardonnay drinker, this is pretty bomb.
We had a lot of members asking about the Chardonnay at Donza, and I send them down here, and they have never come back because they love the Chardonnay.
They
here.
do.
So if you're a Chardonnay fan, you gotta try this one. You gotta try it.
The color in this, can you tell us a little bit about stainless steel versus oak?
So obviously, we always talk about age, wine aging. One of the 5 S's is to look. That first S is sight. And one of the things you'll notice about the color of that is that it has a little bit more of a golden hue. A lot of times that does give you an idea of the age of the wine, and also if it's spent any time in oak, you're going to see a little bit more color on it as well. And this actually did go through a little bit of time in oak. I'd say, if I'm guessing, I think about 14 months, maybe not quite that much. We're really excited about our Chardonnay program at both Don's and Messia because they really do a good job of that balance. It's not overly oaked, and some people really like that buttery kind of richness that comes out of that oak barrel.
So if we reach for our double cream French brie, you will notice that it has a white rind on it. The rind is completely edible. It's totally up to you. Preference for each person is separate. Me, I have no problem with the rind, so I just do a big bite.
What I love about the brie, what I love about this is that I don't care how many times I eat brie, every time it tastes just as delicious as the last. It's always so good. It's so creamy. This is probably one of my wife's favorite go-tos is the brie. She loves the brie.
I don't know if you guys are big cooking fans, but I love Emeril Lagasse. And he would say when everything is just perfect, he would go, BAM! And I feel like this is a BAM moment, at least for me. So, and he also says like smell-o-vision. So yeah, if you could smell this wine, you wish that you were Emeril Lagasse today.
Would you say brie is this a more fatty cheese or not?
Oh yes, absolutely. So this is a double cream, but it also, what's unique about this one, you're gonna have a nutty flavor or earthy flavor, but the milk that they use in the brie has a 60% cream content. So then again, when you do the pro tip, take out the cheese 30 to 60 minutes before your guests arrive, you will actually start seeing like the cheese kind of like ooze out. And that's what we love about brie is it needs to be warmer, room temp plus, and then that's where you're really gonna enjoy it. The other fun thing about brie cheese is if you look at the label, you see this little expiration date. So there are actually guides for the brie cheese on how you like your cheese. So if you like it a little bit more firm, and not as flavorful, you're going to eat the cheese 20 days before the expiration date. If you like it a little bit more flavorful, a little bit more buttery, 10 days before the expiration date. But if you love flavor, you like a little bit of that stank, that is when you're going to eat it the day that it expires. I know, you're living on the wild side. Sounds crazy, don't worry, you're not going to have diarrhea. You'll be fine. It's just like a preference for cheese even, which is really cool because we should be looking at expiration dates.
Wow, that's another pro tip. All right, so cheese oozes. I didn't know that. Cheese oozes. Let it come up to room temperature and the expiration date.
Check the expiration date because that'll determine like what kind of cheese eater you are. So next time maybe buy 3 wheels of cheese or 1 and then just kind of like put it away again. Another pro tip is do not wrap your cheese in cellophane and the clear plastic wrap. That will make your cheese like moldy. It's going to make it ripen too fast. So you want to use, if you have a deli paper, or I'm a big advocate of Formaticum cheese bags, which you can find on Amazon. We're going to be carrying it shortly at Grazing Theory, so where you're going to be your one-stop cheese shop. You get the bags, the cheese, the meat, the wine, everything, yeah.
If you don't have one of those, which do you prefer, the foil, or if you have to choose one? I mean,
if you have to choose one, eat the whole cheese. Okay? Foil would be better than saran wrap, but if you really have to ask yourself that, just eat the whole cheese. Like,
it's kind of what we are about wine.
Yeah, drink the bottle.
Glass left,
Yeah,
just
drink it.
What about pumping it out?
Yeah.
Argon? Just drink it.
Just do it.
Just drink it. All right, so that's the 17 Chardonnay with the triple cream.
Double cream, 60% cream cheese. Yeah.
That is good.
I know.
Is good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. So hopefully you guys, if you don't have the cheese or the wine, get them both. Enjoy them both. Messia members will tell you that this Chardonnay is phenomenal. It just makes the cheese even better. Cheese makes the wine great. It really, really does work. It's a beautiful bite.
Yeah, anybody can recreate this at their house. If you're gonna be super cool with your friends and be cute and fancy, like get some Brie, get some Chardonnay, and there you have a pairing already.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Good job. Good job.
Yay!
All right. Any questions? Anybody got any questions so far? We good?
So far, no questions, but
All
let's
right.
just say hey to everybody. And Mom's a delight. Actually, she said it smells really good. So if you're out there eating it, enjoy.
All right.
We love it, we love
Yeah,
it.
right? Who doesn't love cheese and wine? Yeah, right. Let's
If it's the end of the world, you might as well enjoy it.
right. Okay. All right, we're on to wine number 2. This is one of my personal favorites in the reds. Messia members, people that have been here before, you know. This is 2015. Move that. I really like this. It's not a big, bold red. I think I would call this light to medium, probably medium style. We talked about it having a little bit of a spicy note, a little bit of plum to it. I just think it's a really nice, almost like an everyday red. And that's fair to say. I'm gonna get it open a little bit.
I saw Tara is now pouring the way you are.
Well, you know what?
Are you
Gina,
teaching
here's
people?
the thing.
I love
Here's the thing. What do they say?
Thank
The
you.
best form of flattery?
it.
Whatever
Yeah.
that saying is.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they-
she's copying him. He didn't
You know,
teach
I
her.
found pictures, I think in 2012 or 13, working in the tasting room at Don's, and it was me doing that course. So
Yeah.
anybody you see doing it after that, you know,
It's a
they know where,
model.
they know where it originated.
Well, we love the pour.
Yeah, and it gets it open. It's really just fun
It
to
does.
do. It gets the wine open, and it's really fun to do.
So if we don't want to buy the aerator,
Right,
what do
if
you
you
call
don't have the
decanter?
aerator or a decanter,
we
just
have to do that.
get a little pour spout on there. And this one, some of them have the little ball in there that kind of limit how much you can pour. We don't use those here. Or at
You do
Don's.
not want that one.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Don't limit yourself.
Yeah.
And we just go for it. Just kind of get it open, play with it, have fun. And then if you don't have one, put it in your glass and just let it swirl. Give it some time to air out. And that's fun too. Sometimes just swirling wine can be fun. It's always fun to do. So this is the 2015 Mourvèdre. We just released this not too long ago. Not quite.
So 5 years of aging.
Yeah, so we've held
Wow.
it. I mean, these grapes were harvested in 2015, and then we released it about 7 months ago. So again, back to Gina's point of doing the cellaring for you. We're going to cellar this
Yeah.
wine for you. We really try to. It's a very tedious, such a hard labor job to taste the wine pretty much every month on time. And we try to see, watch it change in the bottle. We watch it change even before it gets in the bottle. We watch it change in the oak barrel. Then it gets in the bottle, then we taste it. And then there's a committee of us that decide, okay, this wine's ready to go. So about 7 months ago, we decided that this wine was ready to go. And as of 2015, it's still got a lot of life left, but it's really now getting into like the peak of its taste. It's really tasting really, really well.
Do you need committee members?
We'll always take some volunteers. Yeah.
I'm putting my name in the hat.
There's a small application process.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring cheese.
You're in. You're done. You did it. So hopefully you guys, if you have this at home, if you're opening this up, hopefully you're enjoying this. And Gina's going to tell us the cheese that we're
Preparing with this guy. So the next cheese I like is a little bit of my heritage. I'm South African, so I am Dutch. So Holland, yeah, we can speak a little bit of that too. Or it's crazy because when we speak both languages, we can actually understand each other speaking completely different languages, which is insane, but it happens.
That's real?
I know, it's real.
Wow.
It's real. It happens. So the Noord-Hollander cheese is a type of Gouda cheese. And what's unique about this is that it's aged for at least 24 months. So if you look at the cheese, and I'm going to have you just do that there for a sec. When you look at this cheese, you will see this beautiful caramel color on it. And if you can see really closely, you'll see like little white dots in there. And those are little salt crystals that develop in the cheese. So just like wine, the more you age cheese, the better the flavor becomes, the better the color becomes. So with this cheese, what's unique is that there's a certain region in North Holland that it's on the coast. So the water sediment that blows up from the ocean falls on the grass that the cows feed off of, that they graze on. And that is what also promotes this beautiful salt crystals in the cheese. So it's super unique. And just to put it into perspective, if we're thinking about cheese, because we all know about per pound pricing, this is about $42 a pound for this cheese. So it's very unique, very lavish, which we like. So this is the Nord Hollander. We paired it with this because you're gonna get the salt in the cheese, you're gonna get the fattiness of the cheese, and then you're gonna get the alcohol from the wine. So it's a beautiful pairing. It's a medium-bodied wine, correct?
Yes.
So with a very powerful cheese. So.
And this happens to be one of my favorite cheeses. I mean, I didn't know it was, what'd you say, 42?
$42 a
I
pound.
didn't know that, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
It fits my profile.
He likes expensive stuff.
I can expensive.
Looks
You're
like
bougie.
looks like Nixter loves the Nord Hollander as well.
That's my sister, yes.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
huge,
see?
yeah, we're huge fans of this one. I think it's the little crystals inside that
Yeah.
really get me. There's something about that little bit of texture
Mm-hmm.
to the bite.
Yes.
Especially when you have the right wine to go with it. That texture with obviously the taste of the cheese with the right wine, it just all kind of works together. I really love this one. So let's do it. No BS, SBS.
SBS.
All right. So we're gonna take a sip of the
Sip.
2015 Mouvet, which is good, right? That's
Yeah,
good,
that's
right?
good.
On its own.
We tasted earlier this week. Yeah, we finished the bottle.
Yeah, that's.
So we had a question earlier in regards to the wine or being able to purchase the wines. And I think that was for the Chardonnay. So how can we, if anyone's interested out there, how can they purchase the wine?
They can three ways. You can call. We can take your order over the phone and we can ship it out to you. We're open every day from 1 to 5. You can just walk through the station room and pick it up. If you want to join the wine club, we can make it part of it. It'll be probably part of one of the shipments. You can get it that way too. Online, you can go on the website. You can order it that way. We can ship it to you. I think we're doing flat rate shipping. And if you're a member, then we're doing shipping included. So just depending on how many bottles you get.
All right.
So order. Get that Chardonnay.
Please come stop by though. You guys saw the little tour they did before. It is beautiful here. Like this is one of the first wineries I came to with a girlfriend when I was trying to make mommy friends, which is hard to do when you move to Temecula, well anywhere. So about a year and a half ago, our family moved here, and I met a friend or somebody, and she's like, "Yeah, let's go wine tasting." I'm like, "We're already friends." But she brought me to Messiah. So Karina, thumbs up. I still come back.
Good job,
We
Karina.
love
You did
Messiah.
great.
Yeah.
You did great.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people come here. Our little tagline, our slogan is "People come for the wine and they stay for the view."
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really true. It's hard. My mom came here and visited back in September, I think. Those little Adirondack chairs out there. She was like, "You can leave me here. I'm good." It's just that comfortable. It's just that kind of place. And we talked about what Messiah actually means the manor house and the vineyard. And back in the day, it was a place where people came to kind of meet up and change and barter and exchange goods. And it still has that kind of feel. This place has the feel where you kind of meet up, hang out, drink some wine, have really good conversation, and enjoy each other's company amongst a really beautiful view. There's a lot of beautiful views in Temecula Valley. I just think there's something special about this one. The fact that we're on Deep Portola, we're not surrounded by a bunch of wineries kind of right on top of each other, so it just really does feel like you're almost in your backyard. It's that comfortable. So if you guys haven't been here, when you get a chance or when we're allowed, to come back out and definitely enjoy the view and enjoy the wine. Come for the wine, stay for the view.
With the cheese.
Yeah, bring some cheese.
We're gonna expand that.
Come for the wine, stay for the view, and bring the cheese.
Yeah, get the
Make sure you have
cheese.
cheese. So the Nord Hollander, like I said, one of my favorites. What is it like though? If you had to compare the Nord Hollander to something, what would you compare it to? I always kind of try to find something that's kind of adjacent. Is there anything kind of like
I
it?
think it is so amazing it stands on its own.
Okay.
I do not think there's anything I can compare to it because of the salt crystals, because of the texture,
That's
because
true.
of the color.
Mhm.
I think this is like
Okay.
Lady
On its own.
Liberty on its own,
Okay.
on an island. You can't touch me.
That's
yeah,
fair. That's
what
fair.
I think.
That's
Yeah.
We have some folks here that agree too.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Thumbs up,
It's really
people,
good.
if you're like Nord Hollander is bomb. Yeah.
It's really good.
Share the love. Let's see those
Yeah.
hearts.
It's my favorite.
What's great about this wine too is that it has a little bit of a spice. Is it peppery notes that we're feeling?
We
Like, what
talked
is
about
it?
a little bit of spice. I think I would say black pepper, but not a lot of it, not a really
Yeah.
heavy, but almost like a cracked pepper.
Mhm.
That spiciness kind of runs through. Then you get kind of this plum fruit finish that really finishes out the taste. So that compared to that Nord Hollander, I don't know. Like we did a mac and cheese once at home. I put a little bit of Nord Hollander in it. It was money. Just on its own, it's phenomenal. But you can definitely make some things with it.
He does $42 mac and cheese.
Well, come on, bougie. I drink good wine. I eat good cheese.
I love it. No,
My
it's
friends
good.
have expensive taste. What wrong with me? I don't know.
I think it's a good pairing. This is a great pairing.
This is really good. This is really, really, really good. All right, so we did the Chardonnay, 2017 Chardonnay. We did the 15 with Vedra. So we feel like, because Mesilla, we do a little bit of everything, right? We have dry whites, we have reds, and we have sweets. So we had to do something sweet. I think a lot of people that have been to Mesilla before, they all have their favorite sweets. Some people like the 2017 Petit Syrah Rosé. Some people like the Muscat Canelli. You can even throw maybe the Verano or one of those in there. But I really like this 2017 White Millennium. It's a blend. It's a blend of Viognier, Riesling, Muscat, and Pinot Gris. So you got 4 different white wines in there. 46% Viognier, 22% Riesling, 19% Muscat, and 13% Pinot Gris. So it's a blend of whites. The Millennial, it's one of our staples here at Mesilla, and I hope if you have it, hopefully you enjoy it. All right, so let's get into it. Is this your glass?
I did. I'm like, I'll have it.
Now we have a quick question here. It says, this is from Pedalouf. Did get to join this one, but are you guys doing another?
Yeah, we're doing another one. Always. Do we have a date for that?
We do.
The 24th. Well, you know, well, here's the thing. We're doing another one for Mesilla for sure, because our anniversary, we'll be celebrating Messilla's 5-year anniversary on the 24th. So we're going to be doing a live, kind of a celebration, just kind of saying thank you to all the members and everybody that's come through and just been a part of everything that we've done. So we're definitely going to be celebrating all of that and all of you on the 24th. So definitely tune in for that. As far as Grazing Theory, we'll have to figure out a date to do this again. I mean,
We're doing it at one of your other wineries. Can we talk about that?
oh yes, we can.
Are we allowed?
No, we can talk about Actually, no. Cut the camera.
No.
We can
Cut
talk
that
about
out.
it.
This isn't live.
No, we can
Oh,
talk
no.
about it. No, we can talk about it.
So a lot of people, I don't know if you know, and this should be public knowledge, is that you guys are sister wineries with
Yeah.
Danza del Sol Winery. So Spanish wines, but completely different feels. So you have to check out both. But what we are doing, which is fun for the Danza del Sol, on April 29th at 6 p.m., we're going to have 4 wines with 4 cheeses. So what's fun about that one is that we're going to give you a 1/4 pound of cheese to try with each wine. And because we have those fancy cheese bags, you do not have to open all 4 bottles that night. You don't have to eat all the cheese that night. All you have to do is kind of take notes as we're talking about it, and you can save your cheese in the fancy cheese bag for about 2 to 3 weeks, which
nice.
I know you won't be doing.
Nice.
But we wanted to give you that option so you don't feel like you have to drink all the wine and eat all the cheese and have illegal gatherings, which you should be doing. But we are going to do that, which is really fun. And again, we have a favorite cheese of Walter's, that's Purple Haze. So you're going to see all of Walter's favorite things in the next few weeks.
Yeah, Walter, maybe we'll just do a segment called Walter's Favorite Things.
Walter's favorite things. You'll be like,
Do my
Oprah!
favorite-
Isn't
Yeah.
it great?
You get some cheese.
I want to be an audience member.
That's on the 29th at Donza. The live will be at Donza
Yeah.
at 6 o'clock. So
So
whoever's tuning in, with Mesilla 24th, Donza 29th for the cheese and wine. 4 cheeses, 4 wines. Go to the website. You can check it out. Get it all set up. And these lovely ladies will put the little cheese basket together for you. Get you all set up.
Cheers.
All right. Where we at? 17 Millennial.
Yes.
Did you taste it?
Not yet.
Let's taste it. Everybody's familiar with the 5 S's. I know we're down to the last one, but if you're not familiar, 5 S's, your first S is to see it. So we're looking at the color. You can see it's a little bit different, not as quite as dark as golden as the Chardonnay. Your second S is to swirl, which is one of my favorite S's. Your third S is to smell. And right away you get a lot of fruit, honey. I almost get like a honey, just
Honeysuckle.
good honeysuckle. And you're a honey fan, I know.
I am a big honey
I
fan.
think she throws honey on anything she possibly can.
Honeycomb.
Yeah. Honeycomb is
Down
good, too.
bougie too.
Yeah. Your fourth S is to sip, and your fifth S is to savor. So sip and savor. And even though it's a sweet, the idea that it was used with a little bit of Viognier and that Pinot Gris kind of breaks down some of that sweetness, and it does give you a nice acidity. You get a nice level of acidity, and it's balanced out with the sweetness, so it creates a really nice sip from front to back. It's not overly sweet. I think this is probably one of the most balanced sweet wines that we have on our menu here at Mesilla. It's really, really good.
And which one is this one again?
This is the 2017 White Millennial, Temecula Valley. So all this fruit came from Temecula Valley, which we're a huge proponent and fan of.
Does all of your wine
We try,
Can it be
the
labeled
idea,
as
the
regular?
goal is to try to get us close to 100% Temecula Valley as we can. We're one of the biggest purchasers of Temecula Valley grapes in Temecula
Wow.
Valley. Yeah, so it's something we really pride ourselves on. We feel like if you're gonna come to Temecula Valley and taste wine, you should taste fruit from that region,
Temecula,
right?
yeah.
If we wanted you to taste Paso or Lodi wine, then we'd send you to Paso or Lodi,
Go
right?
get a shipment.
Right? So enjoy wine from the valley that you're visiting, that you're enjoying, all right? So Temecula Valley fruit.
So what we did with this sweeter wine is we actually paired a sweet cheese, which sounds crazy. I know, but the sweet and the sweet really pairs well together and it balances each other. So the sweet cheese that we picked today is a goat cheese log that is wrapped in dried sweetened blueberries.
Ooh.
So it's beautiful. We use it a lot on our boards. It's this one right here. It has a vibrant, gorgeous color, but if we're talking about the cheese first, so goat cheese is a little bit pungent, a little bit more on the tart side, if you will. Where the blueberries that's sweetened and dried is going to be so much sweeter. So just on the cheese side, the topping of the cheese and the cheese itself is leveling each other out. Like they're like boxing gloves, they're just hitting each other, and it's a beautiful cheese by itself. What is great about goat cheese is that American people didn't like goat cheese until maybe like 60 years ago. All of a sudden, one year, all of the goat cheese was sold out, which is European imports. And then we had a local cheesemaker up in Northern California who said, ding, light bulb went off, like we need some goat cheese. So they made goat cheese, and we love Cypress Grove. This is not a Cypress Grove product, but they are definitely the leaders in goat cheese.
I know Cypress Grove.
Yes.
I know that one.
So yeah, Purple Haze is made from them. Humboldt Fog is made from them, which is what you'll find on all of our boards this weekend. So get your orders in. But this beautiful goat cheese log with blueberry is just going to really match up well with the sweetness of this wine.
And anytime you want to pair a sweet wine, if you're looking for a sweet wine pairing, always remember that if the dessert is sweeter than the wine, you're going to be fine. Because what's going to happen is that dessert's going to ratchet up the sweetness. That makes the sweet wine you're drinking not as sweet. So it really does balance out and it works out. So just try to go sweeter than your sweet wine, and that winds up being a wonderful pairing. So that works too. And this actually works because of that little bit of, what did you call it, tartness of the goat cheese?
Goat cheese, yeah.
I would call it funky, but
Yeah.
we're with the professionals, so we'll call it tart. It really works with the little bit of acidity in the wine, with the sweetness of the wine, the tartness of the goat cheese with that sweetness of the blueberry. It all works into a really delicious bite.
And the goat cheese is also creamy, so that is again why the wine is going to cut the creaminess of the cheese, but then the blueberries is going to enhance the sweetness of the wine. And I'm salivating right now because it's so good.
I couldn't
Are
even
you
talk.
doing it?
I couldn't even talk 'cause your glands are just kind of coming forward with it.
Now it's like an excellent pairing.
Yeah, listen, if you haven't tried the 17 White Millennium, get some, try some. It is delicious. It really is delicious.
So we have so far 2 people that have commented that they're not sweet wine fans, but they're saying wow, which is
Neither
nice.
am I. I'm not a huge sweet wine drinker. That Millennium is so balanced that if I didn't tell you if it was a sweet right away, it would take you a couple sips to go, okay, it's sweet, it's free. It's just really, really balanced. I really do like that white wine.
When we did the pairing the other day, I believe we said that this was a 3% sugar. So which is very low, because if you look at your kids' like bars, they have, that's like 7% sugar plus I added 7% sugar. So the sugar in this is really low, at least for me.
No, it is. And a lot of times when a lot of wineries don't list their sugar. We do it, I don't know if we do it here in Mesilla. We don't, but we can tell you, we have that information behind the bar. It's one of the things that it'll help you kind of decide, kind of navigate a sweet menu if you have an idea of what the RS is. And RS is called residual sugar. And it just talks about the amount of sugar that's left over. Once the fermentation process is done, they're going to measure the amount of sugar in that wine. That residual sugar is typically what will give you an idea of how sweet or how not sweet the wine is.
The one with me.
So when she's talking about the 3%, that's what she's talking about, 3% residual sugar.
See, I take notes.
You do good. You're doing great. Some wines can go up. I mean, we have one at Donzo that's almost 12.5%.
Really?
It's a Brosa. It's a late harvest.
Oh, wow.
So this will not be
Okay,
anywhere
cool.
close to 3%. Really does not drink as sweet as it sounds like it might. It's really, really good. Really, really balanced. If you ask me, for 4 different white grapes to be in there, you couldn't tell. It's really good. The blend is.
I think I really agree with you on the more chilled wine, because this is chilled and it's amazing.
Yeah, if it came up to temperature a little bit, it would open up and probably taste a little bit different. I like
I
it a
like
little bit
this.
shift.
Yeah.
And everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody's different.
No, I agree.
It's your bottle, it's your wine. Drink it however you want to drink it.
This is awesome.
Man, that's good. Any more questions?
So we have Mad Max 1961. Can these cheese be purchased through Grazing Theory?
You know what? We are working on DIY kits, which is actually our virtual workshop that we're doing right after this tasting, where you can buy the kit and you can make it at home. So we started doing virtual workshop because of all this stuff going on, but we are going to be opening our own cheese shop. Right now you can just email us and like, Gina, I want this cheese, and we can totally do it for you. Please email melissa@grazingtheory.com so she can do all of your orders, which is great. You can come pick it up at our commercial kitchen shared space that we're doing right now, or we can deliver it for you with your wine purchase from Masai Del Vignon Winery. So we're still offering that, guys. If you are purchasing a board from us and you're purchasing wine from one of the local wineries, we will deliver your board and pick up your wine on the way to your house, and we will do free delivery within 10 miles. If you're past 10 miles, within 20 miles, there's a $15 delivery fee, but you have options, okay? So we're not gonna leave any wine behind, we're not leaving any cheese behind, we're making this a group
She's
effort.
making it work for you.
Yeah.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea. And I love the boards. I've had countless boards from Grazing Theory, and they're always phenomenal. Always fresh, always lavish. And they're great grazing things to graze with. And the brie thing, wait for the brie. If you haven't seen the brie cake, they got one for Sam's birthday. Anyways, it's good.
We're going to be doing a class with Sam.
Okay.
So Sam is a sommelier who works with Grazing Theory, and she is phenomenal.
Right.
We're going to be doing a bubbles and brie class. So we'll have different kinds of brie from different manufacturers with different cream levels, different sizes. It's going to blow your mind, with different bottles of champagne or sparkling wine you can buy in the store. So we're going to do a non-Temecula Valley tasting for this one, just to give people some options too.
And will you eventually be able to order that? Is that something that you'll be able to order down the road? Okay.
Yeah, so birthdays, safe flour, sun cheese. We're going to be doing the 3-tier birthday cake, which is just 3 layers of brie.
Okay.
Yeah, like we did for Sam for her birthday.
My wife's birthday is in May, so
Yay!
weird, but we need one of those awards.
Jamie, are you listening?
She is. She actually had a question. Shine kind.
Yeah,
Jamie, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, what type of cheese would you pair with dessert if not a sweet cheese? Any other
Here
thoughts?
she goes.
With dessert?
You're on the
like
spot.
Like dessert cheese, or like with a certain like
What kind
dessert
of cheese
wine?
would you pair with dessert? If not sweet, what is she then? If not a sweet cheese?
If not a sweet cheese, so
So
sweet
some kind of
wine
dessert
but
cheese.
non-sweet cheese.
Oh.
I think this wine would also go really well with the brie. The brie is such a versatile cheese, so you can do it with bubbles, you can do it with white. With red, I won't really pair it,
Right.
but the high acidity in this wine, right? Am I right with that word?
Yeah.
Will cut right through the fattiness of the brie.
So you
don't
would
have to-
recommend brie?
Yeah, so brie. Yeah, brie is really your go-to for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
My
like the
go-to-
girl next door. Like everybody likes it.
Everybody
This is
likes
her.
Right.
This is Jennifer.
I would pick the Norholly just because I would eat that daily morning and night. So yeah. But no, I think I like that. The brie.
Yeah, brie is good. Mm-hmm.
We got a little bit of love about your Easter brunch board
Yay!
from Katie Becker.
Okay.
Thank you,
Someone else is shouting out the charcuterie cones.
Yay!
They had to like elaborate on that one too, because it must be
The
good.
cones, I mean, that was an amazing thing that we were able to do. But the cones will also be available for purchase in our shop, where you do order in increments of 12, right? So 24 minimum. And they're great for wedding receptions. They're great for parties. They're great for every day.
I got a chance to enjoy the cones when we did the Bachelorette. The Bachelor.
Yes.
So I don't know if anybody was
Daniel,
around.
what, Pete, Pilot, what's his
Pilot
name?
Pete.
Pilot.
We did a
That guy.
Bachelor finale thing over in Nonza, and she brought the cones, and we had a
Yeah,
good time. It
it
was
was
really
cool.
good.
It was
really
nice because we tested it. You have to be able to hold your glass of wine and the cone in one hand. Now that is amazing.
good. You just eat.
It's great.
Sounds like Patricia agrees. Cones are amazing.
Yeah, the cones. Oh, she got some of the
She
cones.
got
Yeah,
the
they were
cones.
good. They were really good.
Yeah,
They were really good. Any more questions? Anything else? You got anything?
So we have our Carvajal 75 wants to know what are the additional cheeses that were included?
In the pairing or in the kits? Probably in the kits. So if you purchase your virtual charcuterie workshop kit with us today, you got all 3 of the cheeses that we tasted today in this beautifully presented little banana leaf boat, because we're eco-friendly. Like every day is Earth Day at Grazing Theory. So that's why you got this cute little boat with the 3 cheeses in it. And then on today's pairing or today's workshop kit, we included the double cream, 60% cream French brie. We did a goat cheese on there, and we did a manchego, which is
manchego.
Yeah, he'll dance with
Hey,
cheese.
that manchego. You can tell I'm a fan. I don't know if you guys know I'm a fan. The manchego, I know very well. That might, okay. There might be another one.
Which is really cool. So a balanced charcuterie board for me starts with all of the kinds of milk that you get. So we have cow's milk with the brie, we have sheep milk with the manchego, and then we have goat's milk with the goat cheese. So that is one of the things that we are trying to do at Grazing Theory, is make it a really balanced board. We have soft, semi-soft, and obviously the manchego would be your hard cheese. So those are the things that we teach you at our workshop. So our next one we haven't announced yet. We'd love to do another one. So if you want to do one of those workshops, give us a thumbs up so we know, keep on scheduling.
Yes.
Because we are feeling it out. Like, we're just trying to keep you guys sane. We want to stay sane. We want to keep being essential. So please let us know.
Yeah, wine and cheese is essential.
It is essential. I would say browse in here too. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, guru, come back.
I bet.
But
the guys would say barbers are essential, right? At this point,
my husband's almost having me cut his hair.
Yeah, I've seen some guys going a different route right now.
Now, what about a cone class? We have a question about possibly hosting a cone class. Is that in the works?
Cone class would be so easy. We are going to add that to our list of things to do, which I like. A cone class is going to be super simple. It's going to be fun. It's going to be cute. I did a little Easter cone for my children, which is fun, but I knew everybody would want it, which is why I didn't offer it.
Well, it's just it's like the perfect
I know.
snack. I wish we had one we could show. I mean, it's got a breadstick, it's got the meat, it's like everything you want in a snack. And it's got cheese, of course.
I took one home the other day after we did the donation to the hospital.
Oh, yes.
And my husband, Justin, ate it. He's like, well, this is terrible. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, there's not more.
Yeah, that's the only problem.
So it's a teaser. It's a snack.
It's a holdover. It'll hold you over.
Yeah.
But it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's
But
perfect.
it's fun. But we can add that.
All right, cone class.
Yes.
And is there a way to sign up for upcoming events?
Through Messiah, what do you guys do?
Well, you just log onto the go to the website or just call, and we can get you set up for whatever it is you're trying to do. Same for you.
For Grazing Theory, if you go to our website, grazingtheory.com, you will click on the top, it says events. So the only event we have right now currently scheduled is with Donza on April 29th, but we'll be adding a cone class. We're doing breeze and bubbles. We're doing more virtual classes. So in the next few days, it's rolling out. Yeah.
If you want to do something with Messia or Donza, just go onto the website. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We're always posting about the next upcoming things there, so just watch out for that.
What's great about, I think, our friendship, relationship, business partnership is that when you have an event here at Messiah or at Donza, we are preferred vendors. So we can deliver our 4-foot cheese boards. We can do flat lays. You can do the smaller grazer boards. What's great about what we try to offer to people is that you order your cheese with us, let us know where to deliver it, and we will deliver it for you at the winery. So that way you don't have to worry about going to the store, trying to make a board yourself. We are a one-stop shop. We'll deliver it, and then you just come up to the counter, tell them you have a Grazing Theory board, and they pull it out for you. It's that easy.
It's already ready to go.
Yeah.
You got your wine, you got your view, you got your cheese. What else more do you need? What else do you need?
I like it.
We did good. I think we did great.
We did great.
Yeah. Cheers to everybody out there, those healthcare workers and all those people on the front lines. Everybody's battling this thing on the front. We really appreciate you. Thank everybody for tuning in.
Yeah.
We know that it's hard to tell the days apart, and we appreciate you taking some time to spend it with us. Hopefully you found or heard something that you liked, and we're available. We're here for you. Donza, Messia, Grazing Theory, lavish charcuterie. I just love that lavish part. We're all here for you guys, and so we appreciate everybody tuning in and being a part of the virtual family. And we're just going to keep doing these things until we until we can open back up and get you guys back out here. So hopefully you're enjoying these. Thumbs up if you want to keep going and doing them. Just let Gina know what you guys want to see and she'll make it happen. Just let us know what wine you want us to taste next and we'll do that too. So
I want to remind people that it's Teacher Appreciation Week. So if you're the teacher, or now all of a sudden you really appreciate the teacher at the actual school, we are doing 10-inch perfectly paired boards, which comes in a beautiful black slate board that can be reused and reused and reused within the recipient's home forever.
I might have 2 or 3.
Yeah, you have bamboo, you have everything, you have cones, you're done.
I do my own class.
So we are offering that, so if you feel the need to say thank you to a teacher, because now your kids are home all the time, I get it. That's why we're doing this board. If you want to say thank you to yourself, because you're the teacher, I get it. We'll deliver both. So just reach out to us, be like, I want the teacher appreciation gift. We are going to make a story about it, Melissa, please. Email melissa@grazingtheory.com. She's going to help you guys out. But yes, let's take care of the teachers, take care of yourself, like self-care.
Self-care.
Yeah.
Right. Cheers. Melissa's about to be busy. That's what she
Go
got a lot to do.
to Melissa.
She doesn't know. She got a lot of work to do. Well, we appreciate you, Melissa. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the Messia family, all the guys, girls, ladies that have put a lot of work in here.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching, we appreciate you. We're thinking about you guys. Lots of love. Bob, if you're watching, thank you. Patricia, if you're watching, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Just appreciate you guys tuning in and being here. We appreciate it.
One last thing, if you did sign up for the charcuterie class, now is the time to click on that Zoom link that I emailed to you. We're going to clear this off and set up our workshop. So within about 3 to 5 minutes, we will be live on the Zoom link if you purchase your class. Excited to see you guys.
Thank you guys for being here. Cheers.